The very first discussions we had within the brand team, we thought very early on that maybe Rogue was the game that we were looking for to actually tell a Templar story. This idea of developing a Templar game has been, in the works for years. I mean, we've been thinking about this for years. We didn't think it would be possible a few years ago, but Rogue gave us that opportunity.
We felt Rogue was a really good opportunity to actually use all the material we had, from the researchers, from AC3, AC4, and we felt that this game would be the perfect one to actually tie everything and finish this, new world trilogy.
So you're going to start the game as a young, brash assassin. You're going to question your mentor, but after you play several missions with the assassins, Shay's going to realize that maybe the assassins don't have the answer. Maybe their methods are not what he thought they were. So Shay Patrick Cormac is an assassin who will turn against his mentor and his brotherhood and join the Templar cause. The only reason that he's after these assassins that he used to call brothers is to stop them to do something horrible.
We told already so many stories, from the assassin perspective, but always claiming, that the Templars are not just the basic, monolithic villains, and that they also fight for a cause. We've shown Atham, for example, in 83 already, that was an interesting character, and so we thought that was the time to go maybe a little bit further.
It's not quite a Templar's Creed, because I feel that we would have to have a very strong Templar-rooted story from the very beginning of the game. And if we ever develop a Templar's Creed, I hope it's going to be something that will explain the beginnings of a faction of the Templars or something like that. What's interesting about Rogue is that since you start as an assassin, you're going to experience the assassin gameplay again. Once you turn Templar, you start using different methods, you have different weapons. In terms of gameplay, there's going to be a lot of differences.
It will agglomerate so many things that make sense within our universe that it will make it really special.
The setting is North America during the 7 Years' War. The game actually starts in 1752, just before the war begins. There's going to be a lot of familiar faces. What I can reveal at this point is that you're going to be working with Atham Kenway, the Grand Master of the Templars in the colonies. We have so many good characters, and some of them we just want to use again. One of the reasons we actually picked this time period is that the characters that we created, they're so rich that we felt that there were more stories to tell. New York City is back, but 20 years earlier than in AC3. In AC3 New York, you didn't really explore it. They've actually revamped the city a lot, so it's a different environment and much bigger. We have the River Valley, which is sort of a hybrid world where you can actually sail your ship and have some land gameplay. And we have the North Atlantic, which is all naval. The team did actually build from the Black Flag engine and really expanded a lot of that, especially for the gameplay.
Do you think this game is as exploration heavy as Black Flag is?
From what I'm told, it's even more actually. The toy in Black Flag was so well liked that we tried to push this even further. So with the River Valley, New York, and the North Atlantic, probably have more exploration to do than in Black Flag.
Here is the perfect example of something that is a self-contained story, that newcomers can enjoy, but that fans and loyal fans will just totally understand how it fits within the global universe.
The Unity team, they were amazing because they allowed us to actually build a mission that is a direct tie-in to Unity.
Is that at the very end of the game?
Yes, it is. It's a very, very strong tie-in.
Do you anticipate a lot of fans of Black Flag going right to Rogue and not being as interested in Unity, perhaps?
Honestly, I'm not anticipating anything at all. I know that we will propose, two very different games on two different platforms. Both of them will be good, and I hope they enjoy both, actually. It's another AC game. It's not Unity. It has its own values, and it's definitely worth a try.